Hello, podcast listeners. I just wanted to take out a moment to really close a chapter in my docu-series with this podcast episode, and I'll record a video separately because right now I am not appropriate for the camera. But today, really tonight, just on a random Tuesday night, I got an Amazon package, and I ordered something that I didn't expect to give me so much joy, but it has, because I've been reflecting recently on this entire series. It's like I really have become alive again because I was dead inside for years simply because of the fact that I just couldn't get over how I couldn't fulfill my first dream. Because my first dream is still the end goal no matter what. I love being a librarian. I love helping people. I love giving out information. I love conducting research. But my dream, my passion has always been writing. And I can't wait till I write a book, publish a book. I don't publish poems, short stories. But I really, really want to have the name writer underneath my name. I want that title. That's really the word I'm looking for, is title underneath my name. And so initially what I bought was something that I didn't expect to buy, but because I've been decorating my new apartment, I've been having this like Halloweenish thing because it's kind of ironic because growing up I didn't really watch like horror movies because of all the like people get scared. So when I finally did, I was like, it's all right. But I've always been attracted to the strange and unusual, as Lydia says in Beetlejuice, if anybody knows that movie. And so I kind of like the all black attire, the gothic scene. The grunge goth is really the style I go for. Late 90s, like mid 2000s. Like I love alternative rock music and metal music and hard rock and whatnot. And so I've been collecting stuff over the years, and like lately I've just been decorating and putting things together. And I went to Burlington and found more Halloween stuff. Like it's really cool. I can't wait till everything comes together. But then this week, as I said in my previous episode, I've been thinking more about how to create that aesthetic and having like a stable place. Because even though I love my breakfast bar, it isn't aesthetically pleasing because really you see in the background is the patio doors.
I've
Never
never
really
actually
seen like this cool zombie makeout club poster that I have because I love it. Like I love the
Indian
that
style,
brand. I want to get
right?
more wall art from them. So is that I ordered a lamp. Now, you may not think much about, she ordered a lamp. It sounds like, just a regular old thing that brings light into a room. But I didn't just buy any type of lamp. I bought a bat-shaped lamp in the shade pink. And when I plug it in, it lights up bright neon pink. And really, one of the themes I had on my mood board for my apartment was having little bats everywhere. Because like I said, I'm a little batty girl. Like I love Halloween. So having this little light, just when I plugged it in and seeing how bright it is and just so amazing, I was like, this is me. This is the person that I completely lost along the way because I was so unhappy that I couldn't figure out how to be a writer, how to be a published writer and make that my stable living. And I started feeling that way in 2017, and then it doesn't make it any better when your own parents are like disappointed in you or whatever. It's like just because a person has a college degree and just graduated does not mean they have everything figured out. And so it took me years to even try to navigate what can I do. And thankfully, I got a job in a library. Well, really, I got a job with a library company where I was helping them do inventory. But then initially, I got hired into that system where I was working as an independent contractor to working part-time helping people at the computers. And so that really opened up a door to being like, hey, if I go and get this master's degree, I can have a stable enough income to do what I really want to do. And it gave me hope. But it only gave me so much hope in the midst of all the drama, the toxicity, the negativity, the doubting, the loneliness, because all of my friends and went off and got in relationships, got kids, and it was like I was the only one actually pursuing a career, and I add on another career just so I could sustain the first one. And it took me a long time for me to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it really did take me moving out of state, which is something I have been wanting for a long time, because I knew that where I was and the people I was around, I was the only one that was like me, where it was like I wanted to know what was out there, what was outside of Louisiana. I will forever love my culture and my people and the food. I miss the food every day. Like, I love Texas, but maybe I love my food season well. I listen to my mother tell me about how hard I have worked to get here, I never really sit back and reflect on it because I just kept moving. I kept going. I had to keep going, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. I never really sat back and enjoyed how I went, how I got through. This is so good. And I will not forget the people that helped me along the way, because no matter what stepping stone, what next job you get, you have to have people speak up for you. And that's why I always try to maintain good relationships with people. But in those years, no one really knew how badly I was suffering because I couldn't be myself. I had to transform into this professional button suit tie and can't wear short skirts, can't wear distressed jeans. But I will break the rules and wear my combat boots no matter what. But it's like, I feel like now that I actually have the title of a librarian, I can be myself more. And really doing that is just remembering who I am, but also it's good to have support and to have someone that actually takes the time to invest in you, because no one knows this, and I've kept it to myself, but I did meet someone that he probably doesn't think that he did much, but just investing time and getting to know who I am helped me remember who I am. And there were times I felt really weird and awkward because it's like, this is who I am, and like, this guy is so nice and sweet. Like, I don't want him to think I'm such like a Poindexter, because I really am. Like, I'm the chick that freaking wears all black and loves Nightmare Before Christmas and bat stuff, and I don't like the typical girly things. Like, give me candy and pickles and chips. Hot fries is my favorite versus flowers and chocolates and all that fun jazz, and going to fancy restaurants. Like, bring me the Waffle House and go see a movie. Like, I'm that kind of girl. And I'm getting back to that, and I will never forget what this one person has done for me, because even though we're just friends, it's like he made more of an impact on me than anyone else I've encountered in my entire life, and he helped me become alive again. He's always helping me. It's kind of crazy. I am just forever grateful for even someone to think of me like that, because people have sat back and watched me struggle. But to actually meet someone that is not doing that, I've learned in literally nearly 6 months that if a person wanted to be there for you, they would. If they wanted to speak life into you, they would. If they wanted to be intentional with their actions, thoughts, and feelings, they would. And it took me knowing someone for less than 6 months to gain such large lessons. And so seeing this little light it kind of brightened up the light that was inside of me that was dimming out slowly. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I almost gave up. I almost gave up being a librarian, really being an archivist, because I didn't think I would make it. Even though I got internship with the Library of Congress, which is something that not everyone can achieve, even though it is possible. It's really about being intentional. I was very intentional with what I wanted. I knew I wanted to go into archives. I knew I wanted to learn more about preservation. I didn't want to be just a typical librarian. If I was going to really do this, I wanted to be something great and special so that I can help people. Like, this is not about me. It is, but like professional, like on the professional side, nah. Like I was explaining that to my boss today. Like, I'm doing this because I love to help people and I want to preserve stories. People wouldn't like me because I'm not about to be a people pleaser and say yes all the time. Like, I want to actually build a community to where people can preserve their stories so that their story can be out known to the world, because they are a unfortunately dying community. They're all old. Yes, there's new people there, but they don't even know the history of the land. They don't know the history of their ancestors, their people. And that's something that inspiring me to really keep going no matter the obstacles. That's amazing and beautiful. And this period in my life, I will always remember and be grateful for, that I was a part of this. That I was a part of really history being remade, revamping. That's amazing. I just want to help them remember who they are. Just like how I'm remembering who I am. In this Becoming Evee series, I ain't expect to be a content creator out of it, but it's helping me heal. And being around the right people has helped me heal. And it takes everything in me not to like start crying, because I'm like, I did not expect this to happen. But God knew what he was doing. He put the right people in place all the time. And I don't talk about religion much because I know how people feel about religion, but I have a personal relationship with God, and so I know he is alive and he's real to me. I refuse to let what other people have said and done, because I've experienced the ugly side of Christianity, but there's like, I feel like people don't talk much about relationship over religion. And not all the time you should look up to people, because man is not perfect. Get to know him for yourself and be kind to people. Take it from someone that has made plenty of mistakes, because even though I've had good intentions, I was not always perfect as well. I've learned better. I've learned to not speak up. I've learned to speak up at certain moments. I've learned to let situations play out, but I wouldn't be me right now if I did not speak about how God has carried me through the last 7 years. Really longer than that, because I was 17 when I started college. I was 22 when I graduated with my bachelor's degree, and now I'm 28. And I finally made it out doing something that I didn't expect to love to do, but it's combining my love of writing, and then I have an opportunity to actually do more writing than just on the personal side of writing fiction and writing fantasy and romance, because that's what I love to write, and most of all writing poetry, because I really want to come out with a poetry book like next year. Like, I already have my company set up, and I just want to continue growing my personal brand. But I am so happy that this is not the end for me. This is actually the beginning. And it feels weird to be starting over or really beginning at 28, but no one knows what I have actually went through, and I've been stagnant for so long. I'm just grateful that I have this opportunity to start over again, to begin again, because I didn't get a fair shot the first time around. And so, as I'm ending this docuseries, this really isn't the end of me creating content. I'm only just starting because I actually like doing it. I love making TikToks. I love making YouTube videos, YouTube shorts. And being a notary in Texas, I'm creating like travel videos, creating like how I moved to Texas videos, like the real estate game, because there's so many homes being built, and I would love to help people obtain the home of their dreams here in the state of Texas, here in Houston or in Fort Bend County. I will help you, because that's what I love to do, is help people. And as I look at this light, this little pink bat light, I'm remembering who I am, and I'm becoming Evee all over again. And I'm thankful for the people who have helped me along the way, for the people that I have met that has taught me life lessons, and I want to thank myself for not being too hard and to not give up, because I almost did. In the way God turned things around in the span of like 2 weeks. I had to figure out 2 weeks how to move. I did it. And it took another 4 months for me to figure out how to find a place, and I did. And we're here now. And everything's going to be good. And I'm going to be good. And I'm not going to reflect on the past anymore. I'm going to leave it in the past. And I know for a fact that I'm going to be okay. So I hope you guys stay tuned for the next episode, because I have so much more story time to do. See you guys next time.